Tim Albright with AVNation previewing AV3, the virtual event we're doing with AVIXA and our friends over at SCN at AV Network. June 17th, you can join us and hang out for the day between 9 o'clock in the morning until 6 or 7 o'clock at night because we've got a happy hour at the very end. I'm going to be moderating a panel on the future of education, and with me today to talk about his involvement is Andrew Kornstein from Sennheiser. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, hey, Tim. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sennheiser is one of our fantastic sponsors. You can visit them. You can go to the virtual show floor on June 17th. You know, also listen to Andrew on our panel. Andrew, one of the things I want to talk to you about, though, is what you're seeing kind of in the realm of audio and what customers are asking for, right? You know, IT managers, tech managers, and the folks that they support. What's one of the biggest areas of change or evolution that you're seeing in the audio space today?
Right. So when we're, obviously in these times of teleconferencing, distance learning, distance working, anything like that is becoming more and more important, more than it ever has. And I think one of the needs that people are realizing that's out there, and maybe it wasn't like this just a couple of years ago, is really the need for better audio. Video is almost taken a backseat to the needs, because I think people are starting to realize that if you can't hear something, you've lost so much content from a class or a meeting that you're trying to join remotely. If a video glitches, it's fine. If you lose a couple of words, you can actually lose an entire message. So we're seeing a big demand for the audio side of things to really get improved.
One of the things that came out of the pandemic was touchless everything, right? You walk through and get scanned and stuff like that. You do all this without touching. Obviously, restaurants moved to more to the QR code. What are you seeing as far as touchless audio coming down the pipeline?
So, some of our customers are really exploring different ways to rethink the way that audio capture is done. And we are seeing a little bit of a migration or an evolution away from the traditional microphone systems. There's obviously wireless microphones and gooseneck microphones and boundary microphones and these sort of things. This is still a viable product and always will be. But a lot of our customers are starting to think of, okay, well, what else is out there? And this is where some beamforming ceiling mic technology can really come in, which is just a technology that just follows the loudest voice in a room within a 30-foot diameter. So if somebody on this side of the room is talking and they're within the range of influence of the microphone, then it's going to pick them up very well. So you have flexible spaces where sometimes you might have to have some participants of a meeting or a classroom several feet apart for distancing. Maybe it's classroom style one day, maybe it's U-shaped table the next day, and we really need the ability for one microphone to cover a lot of those different scenarios based on the demands of that particular day, of that particular room.
Absolutely. Andrew, another thing that came out of last year was a plethora of soft codecs. Not that we needed more, but one of the most recent reports I read said that there was somewhere in the neighborhood of 250, 260 soft codecs available overall, right? And obviously we know the more popular ones. When you guys look at making sure that you guys fit into an ecosystem, where that ecosystem is a software codec one or a control system or working with existing DSPs, what are you guys finding the clients are asking you when it comes to kind of fitting in and making sure that you work with different and various ecosystems?
Mm-hmm. So a lot of the customers are coming to us, and in many cases, depending on who the customer is, they could have invested millions of dollars in this particular make or model of this DSP or this make or model of this control system. But like I was saying before, where a lot of our customers have realized, wow, we need some improvements on the audio side. Maybe not the control side, maybe not the video side, but the audio capture side. So we have millions invested in, brand X DSPs, all right, well, we need a microphone that's going to work perfectly with that. And this is actually where we've seen a lot of traction, again, with our ceiling or with our Team Connect ceiling microphone, also the ability to work with any existing control system. So sometimes you'll have brand X DSP and Zoom, or brand Y DSP with Teams, and we have to have a solution that's going to work with every scenario that's thrown at us.
Absolutely. Andrew Kornstein from Sennheiser, thank you so much. If somebody wants to connect with you or Sennheiser, how do they do that?
Yeah, so you can reach me anytime. Andrew.Kornstein@Sennheiser.com is my email address. I'm always available, always happy to help any way I can.
All right, very good. Andrew Kornstein from Sennheiser. Again, you can hear Andrew some more on June 17th with our AV3 event. You can go to AV3event.com, AV3event.com. Get yourself 4.75 CTS RUs. Hang out with me and Megan Dutta and Chuck Espinoza all day and some really smart people. So AV3event.com. That's AV3event.com.